so when I think about evolution, I don't think that everybody's going to be on board at the same time, and I think there's going to be a lot of resistance from different people. But when I think of it in terms of men and women, like I think that, you know, there's evolution from both sides. Like we need to help ourselves as well. And in fact, this is what I like about She. From the perspective, like I remember I had gone to my first She event, and I went to the very first She event, and I went and I thought, this is a really cool space, you know. Like they're really trying to empower women, they're really trying to build us up, but we can really easily tear each other down. Why? Because we've had, yes, we are at a disadvantage. We're coming into this late, you know, we're starting working in the workforce late. And so we do have a lot of self-belief that we need to challenge. We do have a lot of question marks, like, am I good enough? Or do I really have something to say? Am I skilled enough? And the problem is that when we don't address these self-beliefs, they stop us from moving forward. This is what fear is. So physically, fear actually stops you from moving. So when we don't move forward and we don't accomplish our dreams, let's say I have the self-belief that I'm not enough, and I don't move forward, I don't accomplish my dreams. If I see somebody else successful, I'm gonna look at that, and that's gonna threaten me. That's gonna hit my shame. And I'm gonna think, fuck. Okay? Now, we don't know very much about how to process shame. We weren't really taught this in school. Okay? And everybody experiences shame. Every single person. Some people sink further into it, and that's when self-loathing comes up, and it's I hate myself. Okay? And some people are luckier. I don't think it's lucky in the long term, but they're luckier in the sense that it turns into jealousy. Okay? And how do we cope with jealousy? We judge. And we attack. So I really liked this environment, okay? And I was like, okay, it's really cool, we're building each other up, and at the same time, there is the potential for this. Okay, so we need to address the pink elephant in the room. So, do you remember, I came up to you at the event and I said, Sass, like I really want to like talk about envy between women, jealousy, envy between women. And we did. So I think that this is really important, and it's created a more, you know, like when people understand jealousy, they understand what's happening behind it, they're more able to process it, you know? So on a woman level, I feel there's a lot of looking at your own self-beliefs, there's a lot of moving forward, facing your fear, you know, and not allowing your shame to cause you to want to tear other people down. On a man level, I think that you need support too. I think that you've been locked in roles that maybe you haven't wanted to play. You know, all the financial responsibility has fallen on you. Maybe there's some resentment there, you know, and you've always had to play macho and big, and yeah, I get hard like that, no props. And it's not like that. I mean, one of my most, on my blog, one of the most visited blog posts is when your willy won't cooperate. It's never shared, okay, nobody comments on it, but it's hit all the time. So I know that this stuff is happening, and I know from my clients as well, and it's totally normal. We act like women are all complex, men are fucking complex. Can I say fuck, is that okay? But men are fucking complex, it's true. If anything, you're even more complex than the women are. Because you have had even less space to address your heart. You have had even less space to tune into your emotions, to see what you cry, be strong, and just go. So I feel that you need your own support with this evolution, because of course it's going to be tough for you to let go of, to be more flexible, right? If you've been taught success, financial success, you know, blah, 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 that's how you are provided, blah, 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 blah. How can you also be a father? So you guys are as much a part of the evolution as we are.